No, obviously, golfers are all shapes and sizes. Know what I mean? So, is there any like fitness routine or anything that you keep outside of golf? Like, do you do like S&C weights or like cardio and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I have a trainer back home. I work with him 5 days a week when I'm in the off season, and then obviously I have a program for traveling when I'm on the road. So I try and keep myself in good nick, yeah. But it's very, like you said, it's very golf specific. A lot of mobility, stability, and all the muscles that's involved in a golf swing. But I like to keep myself in good nick. I get out on the bike at home. I love cycling. Just to keep me, like you say, just keep me selling half decent nick, yeah.
I'd always find it mad when you see, like, when I was younger, lad, like some of the family had watched golf, see like Ernie Els, and he'd have like a big gut on him, and you're like, lad, how have you got a gut, lad? You just walk about 15 miles a day. You know what I mean? How's he even got a big gut on him, lad?
Don't lie, mate. They all love a tinny. Like you say, they love food as well.
What is it, a beer belly then? Is that what that is?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Lad, I'm going to have to ask you this. Obviously, like, as you know, lad, I'm a foodie. I love me food. Know what I mean? Like, what's your favourite thing to eat or drink at the turn, lad? Because, lad, I'd be going in if that was me. I'd be like, stuffing me face, thinking I've got another 9 holes to walk back here. I'm getting as much scran in me as possible.
Mate, I'm not a big eater on the golf course, to be honest. It's something that I could do a lot more of. I mean, it's pretty boring what I have. A couple of bananas and maybe a couple of, like, not a protein bar or some kind of bar that'll just give you energy. But yeah, I don't tend to eat a lot on the golf course. No, I'm not a big golf course eater.
I reckon I'd be the opposite, you know. I'd be stuffing me face every chance I got, lad. Or I'd be like, yeah, we've got another 6 miles to walk here. I can afford a few calories. That's what I'd be going through my head, lad. Oh, I swear. No, the way you said that your brother does MMA, though, have you ever tried it yourself?
I haven't, mate, but there's a funny story. We got into a bit of a ruckus one Christmas. And
I can't wait to hear this.
I was being cheeky to him. He's a couple of years older. I mean, he's twice the size of me. He's massive. And we were literally getting back to my dad's house, and I said something to him. He got me in this armbar on the road. And I was squealing like a little pig. I was like, get off. I was like, I'll never mess with him ever again.
Lad, you should get him to show you a few moves though, lad, in case anyone starts on the golf course like Happy Gilmore, and you've got to give it to them.
To be fair, mate, I've done a couple of sessions with him in the gym, and he's just absolutely beasted. Not any of the grappling or boxing or anything like that, but strength and conditioning sessions. And mate, honest, he's just absolutely battered me. Fully battered me.
Yeah,
it's amazing to get yourself in.
Yeah, our S&C regime it's different to anyone else's. Like, to be honest, I always say any professional athlete, like S&C regime, it's a lot different. It's proper tailored for the sport, and as you know, we get like our max heart rates can go up to like 180, 190. So we need to prep for that. And some of the S&C workouts that I do, it's tough.
I can't even imagine, mate. I mean, like you said, I don't think anyone appreciates the levels of fitness you guys can achieve, you know. I mean, being in an octagon for 5 minutes, having a full scrap and maintaining that level for 25 minutes, I don't think people appreciate the nick you're actually getting, you know.
No, you've got a point, to be honest. That's why it's lovely speaking to other sports stars like yourself, lad, no professional athletes, because a lot of other people outside of like the sports world, they just think, it's a brutal sport. They're all just brawlers, know what I mean? They go in to just take each other's head off. And lad, it's so tactical and strategic, just like golf, know what I mean? But it's just at a higher pace. People just don't understand that.
Yeah. And like you say, I've been a UFC fan for, I don't know now, 15 years. I love it. I watch as many UFCs as I can. Love rewatching fights, and like you say, I appreciate what you boys do. It's mad, absolutely mad.
Lad,
honest.
I always say, lad, people always say that we're mad, but like, I don't mind getting punched in the face, lad. But when it
that's what I mean.
when it comes to golf, lad, like we've got a golf course by mine, Bowie Golf Course, Barron Golf Course, and lad, I can remember going at that. People in Bowie Golf Course are going to hate me for this as well, lad, to be honest, Cal, because years ago when I was about 10, 11, 12, we went on there in the summer holidays, lad, and I'm a sore loser, lad. I don't like losing anything. I think that's why I'm good at fighting, because I don't like losing anything, lad. I won't let me little nephew beat me in a game of FIFA. Like, that's how bad I am. And lad, I'll never forget trying to putt, and it must have took me about 7, 8 attempts. And in the end, I got this close and I missed from this close. Lad, I ended up just ripping the green up with me putter. I was just stabbing the floor, just ripping the green up, just like, ah! Lad, lad, I've never actually said that live on a podcast, lad. I'll probably get a bill off Bowie Golf Course from 15 years ago.
Yeah, the golf world wouldn't appreciate that.
No,
like
they won't appreciate it. But as I say, I was a stupid kid. Know what I mean? Proper stupid kid, and it frustrated me that much that I ended up and I've never played golf since. I won't even go to the driving range with my mates. My mates get on me and go, "Do you want to go to the driving range?" I'm like, "Nah, don't want to go. Don't want to go."
Yeah, fair play.
As I say, I've never ever went back.
Retirement from golf.
Yes, lad. I'm more scared of golf than I am of getting in a cage, lad.
That's mad. That's absolutely mental. That is mental.
Like what you're saying there, though, I know the way you do your S&C and stuff, and like all your fitness and that. Surely a lot of other golfers don't do that, because as I say, I see golfers all shapes and sizes, lad. People have guts, you know what I mean? Like, surely a lot of them don't really do that much fitness and cardio the way you're always out on a bike and stuff.
Yeah, it's everyone's individual. I mean, if I was to walk outside now, there'll be guys that are in good nick and there'll be guys that are heavily overweight. You know what I mean? But it's strange. It's whatever works for that individual. But I think the way golf's going, and obviously Tiger Woods changed the game. I mean, he's in tremendous nick. I don't know if you've ever heard of his daily schedule, but it's absolutely mental. Like,
no,
he wakes up at 4 a.m. in the it's insane. Wakes up 4 a.m. in the gym. He'll go and practice for a few hours. He'll go for a 4 or 5 mile run. Then he'll go play 36 balls. Come back, another 4 mile run, another gym session. Then he'll go play tennis. Then he'll play some basketball, and then he's back on the golf course playing more. It's like literally 15-hour days. Insane. But he changed the game, didn't he? I mean, Tiger's a huge role model for everybody, and Tiger's always been in great shape. He's such an athlete, so I think when he was at the top of his game in, I don't know, 2007 to 2012, everyone started to follow him, you know. But it is amazing to see that some guys do the gym stuff and some others don't. But I think as golf starts to develop in the future, I think it's such an important role, and it's just all about these little 1%. I was saying to my trainer last year, when I'm at home with him, I'm in the gym 5 days a week, but I find it difficult to fit everything in when I'm playing tournaments, and it's hard to like maintain a good routine. But there's no excuses. We have fitness trailers that follow us around every single week, and it's just it's like a lorry that comes out into a huge gym. So there's no excuse. So I said to him this year that I was going to stick with it, and we've got a bit of a program for tournament weeks and off weeks when I'm not at home. So I'm trying my best to stick to that, which is important, because like you say, these little 1% could be the difference at the end of the year, you know.
Yeah, you're spot on there. Them little 1% could make you make that one shot that you need to stay on the PGA Tour next year. It's literally the margins are that slim in professional sport. I always say that.